Welcome, basketball fans, to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. The action continues with Game 2, Round 2 in the Western Conference. It's the Utah Jazz going up against the Golden State Warriors. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
A lovely night here in San Francisco. The San Francisco Bay Area, our venue, the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California, our scene. On tap tonight, NBA playoff action continues. It's Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Utah Jazz facing the Golden State Warriors. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. One of the guys we'll be watching out for today, Kevin Durant.
And one thing that Durant has made very clear in his young career is that he's going to be a factor in clutch situations. He wants the ball in his hands with the game on the line.
You know, he's got that lean, thin body and looks a little wispy and carefree out there. But underneath that jersey beats the heart and edge of, I think, a killer in terms of putting the ball in the basket.
Take a look at the Warriors. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
This game really gives them a chance to kind of put the hammer down in this series. If they can build on that Game 1 victory and then win here tonight, it would make it almost impossible to come back from.
But let's flip that script. A loss tonight and their home court advantage goes straight out the window, and that would put tons of pressure on them going on the road.
And that one's good. Utah's on defense. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
And if there was an aspect of the game that jumped out at me, guys, it was the rebounding. There was a huge difference in the effort both teams were making on the glass.
Well, they got pushed around all game long, and when that happens, you're going to get out-rebounded.
The Warriors shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's Utah's ball. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. Coach didn't mince words for his team, telling them that even though they took Game 1, they'll need to come out and play the same way to keep home court advantage. He said, so far, we've just held serve, and it's only going to get tougher from here on out.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. It's Thompson off the drive. There's the bucket good.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Johnson with a screen on Curry. Passes it to Gobert. Ingles, defended by Durant. Ingles passes to Johnson. Gets to the ring for two with the D all over him.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
The Jazz shooting their first foul shot of the night. Warriors have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Rebound, Utah. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Ingles passes to Hayward. The feed to Johnson. Matt, front pass the arc. Shot is off. Thompson dishes to Durant. Johnson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the Warriors with possession here. Another miss by Curry. Johnson kicks to Mack. He passes to Ingles. Pulls up from the corner. Good! And that'll tie this game up. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Curry with it. Now guarded by Mack. Back to Durant. Thompson outside. The 19-foot shot. And the Warriors get it back. And Green gets it to go.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Mack, the pass to Johnson. Hayward. Back to Johnson. Jazz passing it around.
Great job taking right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
The Jazz have made their only other free throw attempt today, an earlier trip to the line. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. The Warriors lead it. Curry gets the screen from Pachulia. Durant dishes to Pachulia. No good. Excellent defense from Gobert. Here is Hayward, guarded by Curry. Hayward kicks to Mack. Johnson outside. The pass to Mack. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson outside. Shoots from the elbow. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. Curry kicks to Pachulia. They set the pick. Pass to Green. Feeds to Pachulia. Offensive rebound, and the basket by Curry.
He's a grinder. I love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
And Mack kicks to Johnson. The dish to Mack. No good from outside. On offense here are the Warriors. It's Thompson off the drive, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Thompson's got 5 now.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Ingles passes to Mack. He kicks it to Johnson. Shoots from the baseline. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Launches it. That's good. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Here's Mack. Here's Ingles. And Utah again with the bucket. So it's the Warriors now. Curry with it. Back to Durant. Kicks it to Pachulia. Lock at 6. Outside, Green. He dishes it to Pachulia. The shot from the low post is good. Pachulia's got 6 points.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Mack dishes to Johnson. Pass to Mack. All alone. Up again. Slams it back in.
That's how to make your mark on the board with an emphatic finish.
Oh, Clarkie was savage on that second opportunity.
Yeah, those are the types of possessions that are really demoralizing for a defense, guys.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Dishes it to Thompson. Back to Curry. Fires the three. And another three for Golden State.
Well, one of the things that makes him special is his tendency to become red hot in just a matter of seconds. And you never know when it's coming. All it takes is a shot or two, and he's rolling.
And Steve, he's as level-headed a player as there is. If there's ever been an occasion when he's gotten flustered, I can't recall it. I've not seen it.
And here is Johnson after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Johnson. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
Now, he thought he could knock that one down, but the defense was really all over him.
Green kicks to Durant. That's good. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
They've really built the lead on their inside game and their ability to convert second chance opportunities, Kevin.
Ingles, defended by Durant. And here's Hayward. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game for the Jazz. Derek Favors checked in for Gobert, and Boris Diaw is subbed for Joe Johnson. Here's Curry. He's got 8. Iguodala outside. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Early on, guys, excellent work on the boards here. You got to like those second chance points they're getting.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
He misses the free throw. And the Jazz making a change here. And he sinks the second. Jazz trail by 8. He feeds it to Burks. Nato. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shoots in deep. Good.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
Outside Curry. Iguodala the pass to West. Little turnaround. And that one's good. West has got his first 2 points. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Passes it to Hood. There's the feed to Favors. McGee's there. Shot clock at 6. Favors against McGee. The jump hook. Favors can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 8. Curry kicks to Livingston. And that is good.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they haven't done anything wrong so far. Double-digit lead already.
Now the pass to Diaw. Feeds it to Burks. Lots of room. That one wide left.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. When you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And the basket by Curry. And now a 12-point Warrior lead. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Again, the strong inside game and the second chance points quickly becoming a factor.
Kevin, it's absolutely the biggest factor in the game right now.
And the Warriors making a change here. Clark's checked in. Jazz trail by 12. The dish to Burks. Nato. Favors. Guarded by McGee. Goes up on the block. And it comes off the front of the rim. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Pass to Clark. He dishes it to Livingston. Cannot hit. The Jazz go the other way with it. Nato, and the jumper is good.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Warriors leading by 10. Clark kicks to Iguodala. He passes to West. Diaw on him. Shoots a fader. Rebound, Utah. A minute 42 left to play here in the first. Here's Hood. Cans the 12-footer. Warriors shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Here is Livingston. He kicks it to Clark. They get it again. Here's McGee, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Really good performance so far on the boards for this club.
Boy, I like the way they've done a great job carving out space under the basket when the shots have gone up.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. .119 left here in the opening quarter. Kicks to Brooks. Nato. Pass to Favors. McGee's there. Fader on the way. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
And that one's good by Clark.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
And that one falls for Clark.
They find themselves down here in the first, and a lot of that can be attributed to the early foul trouble.
Now, here's Brooks. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Not the kind of pass you want to be making right there. He's lucky it wasn't stolen.
The Jazz making a switch here. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Nice D from Clark.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Back to Iguodala. Dishes it to Clark. 6 to shoot. 0. The step back jumper is good.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's working, especially offensively. What a lead they have already to show for it.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Warriors lead by 16. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Game 3, Eastern Conference semifinals. The Cleveland Cavaliers go up against DeMar DeRozan and the Toronto Raptors. Live this Wednesday night.
And thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Big boost from their bench there, guys, in that first quarter. They did a nice job coming in and really giving this team a lift.
Yeah, it's a nice attribute to have. Firepower coming off the pine early. That's good stuff.
Jazz trail by 16. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Favors. Boris Diaw is out there with Alec Burks, and it's Hood in at the small forward position. Here is Livingston. On the wing, Iguodala. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
He feeds it to Burks. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Burks has got his first 3 points of the game. 0 defended by Hood. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul. Pachulia, he's checked in for the Warriors. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And the foul on Alec Burks. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Boris Diaw. Passes to Clark, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Jazz trailed by 14. And there's the feed to Johnson. Fades back, and there's another one for the Jazz.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
From about 19 feet, and it's blocked by Burks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pachulia.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. That free throw, no good. The Jazz making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. And he's good on the second. So it's Utah now. It's a 13-point game. Burks, the pass to Hood. Number 11. The Warriors pull it in. Pachulia's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Coach. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Back to Johnson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Lets it go from deep. No up. And Utah the other way now. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the middle. Defended by Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson kicks to Gobert. It's blocked. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Number 11. Carries it from 3-point range.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Here's Clark. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Gobert. Now, here's Burks. He's guarded closely. Doesn't get the finger roll. Clark gets a screen from Pachulia. Outside Durant. And the Warriors miss again.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
And the pass to Johnson. The Jazz working the ball around now. Warriors leading by 12. Iguodala's drive. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
And the Jazz making a change here. Jazz trail by 12. And the Jazz call time here.
Well, just too many easy buckets, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. His timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside. And they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
Pass to Ingles. Number 11. Johnson, the pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose. And Durant, here we go. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Pass to Gobert. Ingles. The pass to Gobert. Johnson against Green. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. And 11 points for Joe Johnson.
He's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Green left side. Shoots. Here's Pachulia. Banked in off the glass. Pachulia's got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass. And, of course, they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop. Yeah, he's one of the best teammates in the NBA, too, because he creates so many good shots for the other 4 players on the court. A sensational, unselfish passer.
And I also think he might have played a little football, Steve, because he's excellent at intercepting passes. That seems to be his calling card defensively.
Here's Thompson. He has 5. Feeds it to Curry. Takes the 3. Here's Durant. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. Durant hits them both.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Pass to Ingles. Joe Johnson on the wing. He passes to Ingles. The train. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got 7 points in the game. Jazz trail by 15. Passes it to Gobert. There's the dish to Johnson. Joe Johnson on the wing. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, they couldn't hook up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
Shelvin Max checked in for Utah. Warriors leading by 15. Pass to McGee. Thompson. Outside for Durant. Back to Thompson. Shoots. It's rebounded by Ingles.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And there's the pass to Gobert. Great D that time from Green. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. From downtown, gets it to go. Green's got 5 points so far.
Good job creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Utah calls timeout.
He just is not happy with how his team is executed. And they've been on the wrong side of this run. It's time for a momentum shift.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh will give you a chance to pull together.
Joe Johnson on the wing, guarded by Curry. To end the run, and he can't bank that one in. And Thompson kicks to Curry. And that one's good. Curry's got 12.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Ingles passes to Gobert. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. Count that one. Johnson's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Warriors leading by 17. Left side Curry on the left block. Another miss by Curry. Jazz have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. He dishes it to Hayward. Jazz passing it around. Mack, no luck.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Thompson with it. Now guarded by Mack. It's Durant on the wing. Off the screen. But they recover it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
The shot's good from McGee.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Johnson off the bench from Gobert. Clock at 6. Stolen by McGee. Thompson in the post. Johnson's there. Jazz trailed by 21. Here's Mack. Pass to Gobert. Now Johnson. He passes to Gobert. Mack. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
The drive by Green. It's Curry outside. The putback is no good. Utah has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Johnson outside. He kicks it to Mack. Back to Johnson. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And the Jazz making a change here. Warriors leading by 21. Kicks it to Durant. Defended by Hayward. Baseline J out of the way. Rebound, Utah. Number 11. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Durant dishes to Green. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Green's got 8 points.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Dishes to Mack. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
It's his first three-pointer of the second half, which actually makes it his first of the game.
McGee sets the pick for Curry. He feeds it to McGee. Great D that time from Favors. Jazz trailed by 21. There's the dish to Hayward. The feed now to Johnson. Passes it to Mack. Shoots it up. Gets to the corner and buries it. Mack's got 5 points in the quarter. Now here's Curry, defended by Mack. Curry kicks to Thompson. Feeds it to McGee. Defended by Hayward. 2 on the clock.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
The Warriors have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. That one is off. The Jazz making a switch here. So he comes up empty, missing both. And so a pretty lopsided game to the first half. Warriors ahead, up 19. The Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce is coming up next. Then it'll be on to the third quarter. We'll see you then.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Round 2 of the NBA playoffs is in full swing. This is 2K Sports. The Golden State Warriors are ahead against Utah. They're looking for their second win in as many games in this series. Stephen Curry on cruise control in this one against Utah. He's got 12 points and 3 rebounds as well. And for the Jazz, they've been struggling a bit. They've given up a ton of offensive rebounds, just not putting forth enough effort to clean the glass. A trying half for Alec Burks. Not many positives for him so far, just 1 bucket from the floor. That's it for now. Thanks for stopping in with us. It's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, who are all ready with the call in the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. What can you say? Joe Johnson, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, that was really surprising. I thought his performance came out of the blue, but it also came at the most opportune time possible.
You know, Steve, sometimes the smaller names show up with the bigger games. Perfect example of that here so far.
Curry and Thompson, the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Durant, and it's Pachulia in at the center filling out the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. Curry with it. Thompson, left side. Lets the three fly. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
And he's the type of player who, when he gets it going, is almost impossible to cool down. Coaches will call a timeout sometimes just to take away some of the momentum that he provides for that play.
And another specialty of his is the 3 ball from the corner. That's his signature shot.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And the first one drops. Johnson hits them both. And so it's Golden State with it. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. Left side Curry pulls up. Rebounded by the Jazz. Johnson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Gobert. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
On its way from Curry for 2. And the Warriors take on 2 more. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And Mack kicks to Hayward. The pass to Mack. Jazz passing it around. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Thompson passes to Green. Gets it to go. Green's got 10 points in the game.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
And Mack kicks to Gobert. Ingles. He dishes it to Hayward. Pass to Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 8. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Curry with it. Now guarded by Mack. Curry kicks to Durant. Fades. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense clicking.
Utah calls timeout.
Coach can't be pleased with their inconsistency on the defensive glass. They've been caught taking pictures out there. They're watching, as opposed to getting in there and securing the arm.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. He kicks to Mack. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Warriors leading by 20. Green kicks to Curry. Shot is no good. Great tee that time from Sheldon Mack. Ingles passes to Johnson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Ingles passes to Johnson. Great tee that time from Pachulia. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Here's Matt. 6 points for him. Passes it to Ingles. There's a screen. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Now, tough call there on that illegal screen.
He didn't look set to me, Steve. I thought that was a good call.
Derek Favors checked in for Gobert. Warriors leading by 22. Curry dishes to Pachulia. Kicks it to Green. He passes it to Curry. Back to Green. Johnson on him. 4 on the clock. Ring shot on the way. And there the Warriors now with another bucket.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Here's Matt. Dishes it to Hayward. Thompson with the rebound.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that. And you're hot. You're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Thompson. 12 points and 4 assists as well. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
But you've got to love having a guy who can do both those things well.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
That free throw good from Thompson. And the Jazz making a change here. And so Thompson nails both of them. The Jazz have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And Matt kicks to Hayward. And nothing is falling for him right now. Warriors have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third, a 75% clip. Here is Livingston, defended by Hayward. Durant, the pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. The 17-footer. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Thompson's got 16.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
Ingles passes to Diaw. Connects from three-point range. Diaw's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here is Livingston. Durant, defended by Ingles. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
And the Jazz making a change here. Utah has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Number 11, defended by Durant. That one goes. Count it. 8 points for him.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Curry kicks to Durant. Puts it up. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Jazz have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. He feeds it to Hayward.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. The free throw drops by Hayward. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
And the basket by Curry.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
The dish now to Hayward. And the shot is good. Hayward's got 4 points this quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
It's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Number 11. No good. Excellent D there from Livingston. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. They grab their own miss. McGee's shot is off. Jazz have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. The feed to Diaw. Nato. And that one hits back out. Outside Curry. Feeds to Livingston. 6 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. Livingston's got his second bucket of the game to go. Utah's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Nice ball movement by Utah. Hayward dishes to Favors. There's the pass to Hayward. Pulls up on the elbow. Warriors with the rebound.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
A shot by West. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. The Jazz shooting the ball 46% success rate since the beginning of the third quarter. Pass to Favors. McGee's there. Feeds away. That's good. Favors has got 6. Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Thompson inside the line. Here's McGee. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
Nato. And the Jazz, another 3. Here's Curry. He's got 18. Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. He dishes it to Clark. Lets it fly. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Clark's got 5 now. For Utah, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Here's Mack. 6 points for him. Johnson attacking. 5 on the clock. And again, it's Utah. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a really nice job of extending their lead, Kevin.
And the foul on Alec Burks. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
The drive by Green. Nice D from Gobert. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Watch out below. Get out of his way now.
No way that he was going to slow him down.
Not that time. They weren't about to take those points away from him.
Curry passes to Clark. Back to Curry. Shoots the three. Green kicks to Curry. A second chance effort, and he nails the jumper. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter. 59 seconds left in the third. They set the pick. And Matt kicks to Burks. Pass to Matt. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. And Utah, another 3.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Curry gets the screen from Green. Curry dishes to Green. Clark. Right side Curry. Lets it go with the 3. Another miss by Curry.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
Hood, the pass to Matt. He kicks to Johnson. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Johnson's got 20 points. Now through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 19. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 3. Kawhi Leonard and the San Antonio Spurs take on James Harden and the Houston Rockets this Wednesday.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Warriors leading by 19 points. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Johnson. Alec Burks is out there with Shelton Mack. And it's Hood in at the 3. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think we're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Passes to Johnson. Defended by Durant. And Matt kicks to Burks. Jazz passing it around. With the shot. And there's another one for the Jazz.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Here's Clark. Burks covering. Green dishes to Clark. Kicks to Thompson. Again, Golden State. And the Jazz with possession. Burks kicks to Mack. He passes to Burks. Here's Gobert. Great D that time from Green. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Clark, who's guarded by Johnson. And Thompson kicks to Green. Pocket 6. Back to Thompson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And Utah making a change here. Here's Matt, guarded by Curry. And there's the pass to Ingles. This is to Diallo. Ingles. He feeds it to Diallo. Pass to Ingles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point range. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The dish to Thompson. The shot. Curry passes to Pachulia. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Curry attacking. Can't get it to go. And Utah the other way now. 3-on-3. Ingles passes to Mack. Stolen by Thompson. Thompson left side. Outside, Green. Curry. Iguodala outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Mack, guarded by Curry. The feed to Hayward. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the drought. And the shot is long.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Here's Thompson. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
Mack, the pass to Ingles. Feeds it to Mack. Pass to Ingles. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to West. Diaw's there. From 7. West misses.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Number 11. Another miss by Utah. Golden State's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Clark dishes to Livingston. Five to shoot. 0. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Jazz have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. He dishes it to Diaw. The Jazz with another miss. And it's the Warriors' ball. String it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Clark kicks to Pachulia. He passes to Clark. Dishes it to Livingston. He feeds it to West. Golden State moving it around. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. Utah with the rebound. Diaw's got 4 rebounds in this game. Nato defended by Livingston. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
4 seconds on the shot clock.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Hood. The shot will not go. Nice D from Clark. The Warriors have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. 18 feet out. Misses off the left iron.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Hood. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. He kicks it to Clark. The pass to West. Diaw's there. Tries again, and it's West getting it to go.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Favors can't get it to go.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent, the result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Jacks up a three. The Warriors pull it in. 0.
Shooting for Golden State. 0. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Number 11, defended by Clark. Kicks it to Diaw. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Good. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Livingston kicks it to West. Diaw on him. Back to West. West draws the double. Pass to Livingston. Clark. And again, it's the Warriors missing. 4-on-3 break. Number 11, defended by Clark. Passes it to Hood. Now the dish to Favors. Fades and shoots. The Warriors pull it in.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
West up on top. He's guarded by Diaw. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Hood. On the mark with the 15-footer. Golden State's gotten a three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Now the feed to West. He dishes it to Livingston. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Clark. Fires from deep. And the Warriors get it back.
Nice job on the offensive glass.
Utah's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Feeds it to Livingston. He passes to Clark. Golden State needs to get off a shot to stop the drought. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the winding now, Steve.
The three. That's good. Here is Livingston. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. He feeds it to West. West missing again. Utah's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Number 11. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
1:03 left to play in the final quarter. 0 defended by Hood.
He hasn't been quite able to lure the defense into fouling him as much. Hasn't been as effective in drawing fouls here.
Action live for your Warriors. 0. 3 shots.
No good on the free throw. And Utah making a change here. Good on the second free throw. The Jazz shooting 40% in the fourth. Nato defended by Clark. It's Clark with the rebound. Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Backing him down is Iguodala. 0 defended by Ingles. 0 rejected by Ingles.
And I think this is going to be too much to overcome, Clark. What do you think?
All the sand in the hourglass is gone, and I agree with you.
Here's Clark. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Norris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA Western Conference semifinals here on 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents your player of the game.